MELTON, Skyline Imagery, and St. Farah. And my website's my contact, where you can find what is now 20,000 samples of my portfolio work, images that have just me in it because of what I call the Great Wall of Evil. Check it out. Download and print out what you like. You're going to find something you like. 20,000 images there. Come tell me what you think of that in person. I don't get comments by phone or mail. So this is downtown LA from the west, the other side of the highway, I believe, and somewhere around 6th, 7th Street, maybe even further. Come see me. Tell me what you think, and tell me about your favorite saint you want to see as an image. I'm MELTON, and I've got some MacArthur Park imagery today. It's a park in Los Angeles. Nice sunset there, and on my way to the metro station there. Or maybe the bus, years ago. And Saint Hildebert is the saint for the day, who was a Benedictine abbot and martyr, and killed for the defense of holy imagery. I think that means there are those who don't like statues, fanatics and paintings and all of that kind of stuff. If you know more about that than I do, give me a call, and yes, see religious censorship. Saint Irene of Thessalonica. Yes, some flower imagery today with my links and contact. That could be your contact. Try to call me 424-229-4140 and see censorship. All kinds of censorship. Hear that siren, make a video of that censorship. Not one Flight 93 checking 9 years of asking. No certified mail, no non-certified mail. Make that video. Whatever you get, we don't get me every time you hear that siren. Flight 93 checking post in 5. And yeah, I get my saints from Catholic.org and a whole bunch of other Googles and such. And the 5th, I chose the 5th because there were 2 competing feast days, and yes, Good Night Irene, Mom and Dad's song, yes, the Carpenter and Mary. So I chose the 5th because that's my birthday tomorrow. Some beach imagery, dark beach imagery from a dark day. And also Saint Berthane, a bishop of Scotland. Saint for the day. But you can see my contact, think your contact, and you can find it. A lot of these sites, my 20,000 plus of images designed with just me in them. Me and the saints. Try to call me 424-229-4140, then come. Get your imagery. Your car, your house, your beach. Take the photo, come see me in person. Saint Brenna, patron saint of spring. For the 7th. Feast day is the 7th of April. Lived around the 6th century. See my contact here, guys? Link your contact. And yeah, try to call me, 424-229-4140. See your lifeline not working, not knowing when else. Those hiding in the shadows with ill intent will be stopping your lifeline from working. Come see me in person to get a nice contact image designed, or tell me who your favorite saint is to design some imagery around. in person is the way to get things done. Some red, orange, and yellow flowers for this MELTON image. And of course flower imagery, and also St. Julie Billiard, who founded the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur. If I'm mispronouncing that, you know how to pronounce it. Yeah, try to call me. And let's see, religious censorship. You can't tell me what saint I should design an image around next. 424-229-4140. Make a video of our hijacked lifelines. Takes just 5 minutes. Whoever's in the room there with you, dial the number 424-229-4140. Make the video. Whatever you get when you don't get me, it's going to be boring. The phone ringing, error message, busy signal. It won't be boring. Need the firemen, police, paramedics, or someone else does. Some highway imagery. Highway in downtown LA. The highway to the west, to be particular. I don't travel the highways, so I don't know the highways. It's always been the bus since I got here a decade ago. Come drive me around and show me the highways. But yeah, I got all my websites, and the saint for the day is Saint Casilda of Toledo, Spain, a Spanish martyr from around 1050. Oh, there we go. Come see me in person to tell me who your favorite saint is. I can design some imagery around, because when you try to call me, 424-229-4140, you see the devil stealing your call. Come see me in person to tell me your favorite saint. Out over an overpass. And it's also my Los Angeles skyline imagery, my website imagery, and St. Malchus. No, not the one with the missing ear. The Iris Benedictine Bishop. Remember, when you hear that siren, Flight 93, checking posted 5 on MELTON. John Melton Brady. Haven't gotten one Flight 93 check of America's Lifelines in over 9 years of asking. No certified mail, no non-certified mail either. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Gonna be boring, a phone ringing, error message, busy signal. Whatever you get. You don't show up on my caller ID if you leave a message, a call record, and I sure don't get the message. Make a video. It's not gonna be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and yeah, it's money out of your pocket next time you're calling up countless other customers. A trees in downtown LA skyline, and St. Mackay's, the saint for the day. He's a disciple of St. Patrick from around the 5th century, where he founded a monastery on the Isle of Bute, the island of Bute, B-U-T-E, in Ireland. Check out my work, see my contact, think your contact, make a nice card. You can't reach me by phone, that's your livelihood being hijacked. Whatever boring thing you get, the phone ringing, error message, busy signal, it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics. And yes, every day it's money out of your pocket when you're getting countless other of those boring things with all your other customers. So make a video of America's Hijacked Lifelines, and your gates livelihood so someone else with a bigger name can get the business. And you come tell me your favorite saint in person. Overcome that religious censorship. A palm in Los Angeles. It's a little west of downtown LA, across the highway. And the saint of the day is Saint Hilarious, who became a monk after he recovered. Said he would become a monk if he was cured of an illness, and he not only got cured of the illness, he lived to be 120. Want your saint in MELTON's imagery? Yeah, try to call me, 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your call to me, stealing art. Then come see me in person. Tell me about your saint. Who needs to be right there in Melton's imagery? Melton's imagery for the 13th of April 2018. Flower imagery. A yellow, a green, and red, and a little white in there too. Flower in hand. And it's also my saint of the day, Saint Domnina of Terni, martyred in the mid-3rd century, around the same time as Saint Valentine. Try to call me, tell me what you believe. 424-229-4140. Or ask what I mean by Jesus' Immaculate House here on earth, and see religious censorship. Make a video of that, because it's your lifeline being hijacked as well. You don't know when those hijacking lifeline will be stopping it from working. And remember to certify your mail too. Maximus, beheaded by Roman authorities, martyred with his brothers Datus and Quintilian. Feast day on April 13th, and unfortunately this is my only image for the day. 600 photos I took yesterday, some flowers I bought to have some new forever flower imagery, were all butchered. Try to call me, tell me what you believe. 424-229-4140. Ask what I mean by Jesus' Immaculate House here on earth, and see what I call Laurie's hatred. It's a personal reference, a personal knife in the back, and a way of me building Jesus' Immaculate House here on earth. Try to call me to tell me what you think of that plan, and see the devil, my sister, butchering artwork, butchering Jesus' Immaculate House as well. Some flower imagery today from Melton, son of Carpenter Mary. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. I'm the son of Carpenter Mary. I get to make parables, and I also design graphic art. Try to call me to tell me your favorite saint to include in my saint's imagery, and see religious censorship. You can't tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be something here in church, guys. Just what you believe personally. And you can't ask what I mean by Jesus' Immaculate House here on earth. Make a video of that religious censorship, because it's your lifeline being censored as well. Not one Flight 93 check in 9 years of me asking for a Flight 93 check of America's lifelines. Of the world's lifelines, you not being able to reach me. No, you don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. Saint Hannah, patron saint of laundry workers, saint for the day. Saint Bernadette, yes, of Lourdes, France, the saint for the day, patron of illness, poverty, shepherds, shepherdesses, and of course Lourdes, France. Got anything to add to this image? Try to call me, 424-229-4140, and see religious censorship. Certify your mail to me, make a video of your hijack call to me, and come see me in person. Have we'll travel, show me that perfect place to build Jesus' Immaculate House here on earth. Best people to start building with. You gotta do it in person. Yes, religious censorship. Some LA skyline imagery. I think it's Spring, the street. It might be Broadway, but so I kind of solved the problem by saying the tallest in between two shorter as the title. Check out my graphic art at a lot of these sites. And also saint for the day is Saint Robert of Chase Du. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing things properly. As always, call me up. Try to tell me about your favorite saint you want as an image, or to correct me on something I've said or printed here in the imagery. And see religious censorship. Make a video of it because it's also our lifeline being hijacked. 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video, certify your mail as well. Make a video of it first. It's going to be stolen. The saint for the day, Saint Gaudinus. Well, for tomorrow anyway, the feast day for April 18th. Death back in 1176, and he was the Cardinal of Milan, Italy. Yeah, try to call me and tell me what your favorite saint is so I can do some imagery with him or her. And yes, see religious censorship. It's also lifeline censorship, so make a video of you trying to call me. 424-229-4140. I'm Melton, John Melton Brady. Certify your mail here as well. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Make a video of religious censorship that affects our lifelines. Post, YouTube, MySpace, Instagram, 100 more. Here the image for the day. Call it Street of Reflections. I think it's right close to 7th and Metro. At least the entrance, but yeah, you can see reflections there. Right time of day, I guess. Saint Gerald is the saint for the day. And yeah, it's LA skyline imagery, of course, of downtown LA. Try to call me to tell me your favorite saint that you think I should design some imagery around and see religious censorship. Can't ask me what I mean by Jesus' Immaculate House. You can't tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be something you hear in church. You only have to go to church. Make a video of your hijack call. It's religious censorship. Girls, I picked some flowers for you. Will you be in my imagery? You'd look a whole lot better than this flower here. Try to call me 424-229-4140 and see your opportunity to be in my imagery stolen with your call. Then you got to come see me in person. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. And yes, the saint for the day is Saint Agnes. Oh, I'll try, but I don't know. Montepulciano? Yes, he founded a convent. Come tell me about your saint in person. You have to. 4 palms overlooking the ocean with some clouds and some small mountains there in the distance. Check out my work, my 20,000 examples of my work you can download and print out. At a lot of these sites like Daffodil, the blog spot there, DNFD series, the YouTube. Download and yeah, skyline imagery, flower imagery, cloud imagery. Check it out and yeah, try to call me to tell me what I should design next. Maybe your favorite flowers, your car as a contact image, you as a contact image. When you see censorship, come see me in person and get that contact image. And yes, the saint of the day is Saint Bruno, a Welsh abbot and a patron of sick children. Truth, the cornerstone of Jesus' Immaculate House. Ask any good priest or nun, they'll tell you. Built on truth. Yeah, I saw the cornerstone cloud up there over Eagle Rock Boulevard, and I knew I had to design the image. Some skyline imagery and some cloud imagery, but yes, it's true. Cornerstone of Jesus' Immaculate House. Don't let the devil tell you anything other than that. And yes, the saint for the day is Saint Epipodius, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and it's good to see. He's for the bachelors and he's for those after they get married, you know. patron saint of, yes, bachelors, and patron of victims of betrayal and torture. A little Pacific Coast Highway and beach imagery today, and a colorful saint for the day. Yes, beach imagery and skyline imagery counts as that. Then my links here for where you can find my 20,000 plus examples of my work. You'll find this next month, excuse me, as 4x6 prints at a lot of these places here. And yes, the St. George supposedly slayed the dragon. I did some research, and in one of the accounts it looked like the dragon was, you know, a crocodile, alligator, something like that. So it's he's the saint for the day. Come see me in person. Tell me, what's your saint? Some flower imagery today with a red flower bush. And we have a saint from Belgium, Saint Christine the Astonishing. Was presumed dead once he was 21 years old, but arose from the coffin during her funeral. Lived to be 74. You can find my work, my imagery, my graphic art portfolio at a lot of these sites. Check it out, download 6 to 7 gigabytes of 20,000 photos. You're going to find something you like there. And print it out. Just like you print out your family's photos. 4x6 prints. Clouds over Broadway is my image for the day. Some cloud imagery and skyline imagery. And Saint Mark is the patron saint of tomorrow, the 25th of April, 2018. Try to call me to tell me who I should design an image around as a saint or anything else. And see religious censorship. You can't tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be something here in church. You can't ask me what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Make a video of that religious censorship, because it's also your lifeline censorship. Not one flight 93 checking 9 years of asking. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, and post it. Flower imagery today. And Saint Alda, who gave everything away after her husband died, and devoted herself to caring for the poor and the sick. Yes, from Italy, Siena. Try to call me up to tell me which saint I should do next, and see religious censorship, and it affects your lifeline. So make that video of whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me. 424-229-4140. It's not going to be boring if you need a fireman, police, paramedics. So be the reporter, make that video, post that video. Certified email if you want. Not one Flight 93 check of America's Lifelines, or certified mail about that in 9 years of asking. Saint Sita, saint for the day, patron saint of maids and other workers like maids. And I'm working with two fonts here. Nyala is what the MELTON is, and also Arial Black. Try to call me up to tell me what you think is better. I think Nyala is better for the bigger and the smaller needs yeah, Arial Black or another font like it. Tell me what you think. Try to call me 424-229-4140, or try to call me to tell me what flower I should do. Yeah, I got to bring me a photo. Or what saint I should do, and yes, do next. See religious censorship. Do something about it. Make a video. I'll be your hijack. Call to me. Hear a siren? Do a 911, Flight 93, check and post. Call. You're checking America's lifelines, you're checking your family's lifelines. Whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me, Melton, John Melton Brady, it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, the police, and the paramedics. And every day when you call up countless other customers and you get that, it's money out of your pocket, your business's pocket. So make that video of that theft and of your hijacked lifeline. You don't know when else those who are hijacking your lifeline will be doing that. Or why else? So religious censorship, political censorship, business censorship. Oh, Saint Zita is a saint for the day, patron saint of maids. Call me up, try to tell me a good saint to do an image about and see religious censorship. Trees and clouds over northern downtown Los Angeles. Used as an overpass. Part of my Los Angeles skyline imagery. Got my websites, my contact. See my contact, think your contact, then try to call me 424-229-4140 and see the devil stealing your opportunity to get that contact. And the saint for the day is Saint Aphrodisias. Oh, he's a patron saint for plague and a drought. Against plague and drought. Yes, it's the 26th of April 2018, and lately I've been working on getting a portfolio, well, not a portfolio, but a template thing going. At the end of the month, I work on it the day before the last day of the month, and then I just put the imagery in and kind of worked on this today. A new version of an old image, and it will work great, just as is for the end of the month, but I think I'm going to put some, of the later images in so it looks real nice. And then have it all paged for April's 4x6 imagery. Check it out. Yes, at both of those sites. Come see me in person when you can't reach me by phone. 424-229-4140 to be in my imagery. The flower imagery today. And the saint is Saint Ava, daughter of a king, who after being cured of blindness became a nun and later an abbess in what is now known as Belgium. Yeah, back in the 9th century. I'll find my graphic art photos at these websites over here. Soon to have April in a few days. I got to page them first on those 4x6 backgrounds so that they can be printed out with your family's photos. Go to those sites, download 6 to 7 gigabytes, find the ones you like and print them out. Come see me in person to be in this imagery and tell me about your favorite saint. Overpass in downtown LA from the west, my image from the day, and the saint for the day is a pope, Pius V, from back in the 1500s, who built hospitals and fed the hungry, and he also was instrumental in organizing they had a bigger hand in stuff back then, at least affairs of the state or the world. Organized a fleet from what I understand Spain and Venice to defeat the advancing Turks right around Greece there. If you think something's wrong or you want me to add something, call me up 424-229-4140 and see the Turks of today. Hijacking your lifeline, make a video of it. I am Melton, son of a carpenter, married. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Marianne. I'm the son of a carpenter, I get to make parables. I also do a little graphic art. This was prepared yesterday for today because I'm paging today. I'm 4x6ing today to get my April 2018 stuff ready to roll to be printed out worldwide. But I like this template with the cloud up there because yes, I got the stigmatized. Growing a new pair, you got to grow a whole new body to build. Jesus isn't mad. But how else here on earth? Yeah, it's not going to work with the front camera, but this part right there is no longer there. This part around here is white. Look for the stigmatized stuff in youtube.com/DNFD series. And yeah, I like it. It's like the brown-eyed brain sinking away and the blue-eyed brain coming up with all this good stuff. Come see me. Be in this imagery. A child martyr, the saint. Today, Saint Panacea. The feast day is tomorrow, May 1st. And she was killed by her stepmother in 1378 while praying. Yeah, you got an idea for a saint I can feature in my imagery? Like, I can put him or her right there where Saint Panacea is, but yeah, try to call me 424-229-4140 and see the devil stealing your call to me. So come see me in person. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. Tell me about your saint.